I came to realize that my content was still looking kind of like the same. Even though the Sony a7 III compared to the G7 or the G9, the difference was abysmal. Today's video is basically things that I would have liked to know before getting my first camera. So let's just jump right into it. The first thing is the expectations versus the reality of picking up a camera. Sometimes you hear people saying, myself included, I was one of these people, I'm going to get a better camera and therefore my content is going to look better. Sometimes that could be the case, but it's only going to be the case if you are working on your skills consistently. And I give you an example. I had a Sony a7 III for the longest time. I started with Panasonic G7 and then I moved to the G9, but then I switched to Sony. I thought that just by getting the Sony a7 III, my content would have been way better. I came to realize that my content was still looking kind of like the same. Even though the Sony a7 III compared to the G7 or the G9, the difference was abysmal. I don't know if that's how you say that word, but just bear with me. I started realizing that if I didn't learn lighting, color grading, my camera was not going to help me. Just the fact of pressing record or a camera with a bigger sensor or more megapixels was going to help me improve my content, and that was not the truth. It took me a lot of time to figure it out, the things and the steps that I needed to take in order for my skills with my camera to look better. I realized that it's more about your vision, a lot of repetition, and the storytelling that you put on your videos. Nowadays, honestly, with a lot of ChatGPT and AI, which I love those products, don't get me wrong, I use them consistently, but there is a trend. You can see people writing scripts and stuff and it sounds GPT. And the reason I say that is because you need to find authentic and creative ideas that are your own. And the best way to do this stuff is basically talking about your day, your own personality, what are you working on, things like that, things that are authentic to you. You can bounce off ideas out of ChatGPT, but it's not your camera that's gonna take you there.